30-15.
Monica sets up a, Steffi had a good return. Can't say. Except for the last match, which Seles won in the Australian Open in '93.
Second ace of the game. That one a 101 right down the tee. See what a good job Seles does of gaining more and more ground as the rally goes on. She's in the back of behind the baseline, and then once she draws something loose from Graf, she smothers it. One more, even closer, and that did it, like chopping down a tree.
Birdie all.
40-30.
And an ace for the game. Oh, another easy hole for Steffi to bring it to 2-all.
Monica said going in she anticipated that both of them would be nervous. They're hiding it well. They both seem pretty composed out there to me.
Champions always hide their nervousness very well. You can hardly ever tell.
Oh, that's a great shot. An axe-like backhand slice that bites through the air. Look at even Graf has to smile a little bit at how beautifully struck this was. First she rolls it.
Yeah, she had two rollers, and that one was just unbelievable angle. She hit it so hard, which slice usually you can't hit that hard and still keep it in.
Ooh, 102 down the tee.
Seles comes right back. This is going to be a slugfest. I love it already.
Think it'll go 3?
Very well could. What a great answer. Of course it could. Again, Monica opens up the court with no angle, just gets a great angle with that hook lefty forehand. Open court.
3-2. Seles go on serve. Got the line.
Now, Steffi likes actually hit over the backhand, but what happens, she's not really sure of the backhand. Topspin, she goes over the ball here, and the ball sits up nicely for Monica, which of course she loves. She can hit it on the rise and nail it. So Steffi better be careful with that topspin. It shows confidence, but it's not the right shot to hit against Monica. I think she's better off slicing and keeping the ball low and actually bring Monica Seles closer inside the baseline. having to reach for the ball down instead of the ball bouncing up.
Another big serve drew the error from Seles. It's hard to make Seles look rushed. You know, you can be banging on the baseline with her, and yet her strokes are so quick. And she's got 2 hands off both sides. She can handle the pace and the length of shots. A little bit of luck there for Seles.
40-30.
Yeah, Seles is still getting zeroed in on her returns of serve. 100-mile-an-hour serve. She just got the racket on the outside of it. But because of the 2 hands, she can hit it late and still keep the ball in court. Because Graf not used to being on her heels after she hits the serve. Usually she's in command of the point.
And Graf can look rushed when she's pinned to the baseline because her strokes happen so quickly and so late off her hips.
She starts late. She starts her swing late.
Exactly.
And when it's a hard hit ball,
Another ace.
good.
And it says something about the German legal system
15.
that Günter Parsch never got more than probation for stabbing Monica Seles in front of 6,000 people. And yet Steffi Graf could call up Günter Parsch anytime she wanted to and not her own father. In fact, Günter Parsch continues to send Steffi flowers and try to get in touch with her. Go figure.
15-30.
You can't. And the reason for not giving him a prison sentence was because the judge said he was not likely to do it again.
That's very comforting to the Seles family,
Very
isn't it?
comforting.
Late call.
Graf wanted to make sure she got that call because this is the first look she's got at breaking Seles' serve. She's got 2 shots at it.
First break point for either player so far.
Seles went deep with that one, but one more break point.
30-40.
She was going backwards as she hit that shot and still managed to create so much pace.
Same old Seles, huh? Down in
Some things
trouble.
never change.
In trouble.
It's harder. And makes the shot.
Steffi got the line.
Steffi whips around on the outside of that ball, just hooks it in. It's got very quick wrist action to get that ball in.
Third break point in this game.
Seles likes to run around the second serve. I beg your pardon. Graf likes to run around the second serve and hit it, but with Seles' left-handed slice, it's very hard for her to get around and still hit a forehand.
Chance number 4 for Graf.
As well as the pace. Awesome display of power. Pulls her wide with a good wide serve. Steffi guessing to her right to the forehand. Monica going behind her.
That was a 68-mile-an-hour backhand winner from Seles.
Double fault.
Advantage Graf.
Second double fault of the day. We have radar capabilities on the stadium court for judging ground strokes, which will come in handy during the Andre Agassi match. Another huge backhand that gets Seles out of trouble.
And where the top players are better than the rest of the pack is that they hit the ball deep. Everybody can hit the ball hard, but when you hit it hard and deep, you got a winner, just like Monica did there.
Seles' parents watching on. Here's another example of one other thing that top players had at the other zone. Speed. There have been top players without big serves, without volley games, without a lot, but there's never been a slow champion.
Game point for Seles. With an ace.
Monica's got long arms and she stays. You see, she started right before in front of the baseline, so she got to that shot even though it was a good drop shot. And she just, that last lunge, she still can pull the ball anywhere she wants to. You think you hit a good shot and a big shot comes back.
Not a bad idea to stretch her around though, Martina, because when you center the ball as Graf did there, only Yana Novotna has stayed this close with Monica Seles since her comeback.
And it's worth mentioning again, she has not dropped a set since her comeback. Other than the 5 squandered break opportunities that Steffi had, she's looked very sharp here in the first set, wouldn't you say, Mary?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say she squandered them. Seles just plain old beat her on those points. She just hit winners.
And again set up by another murderous serve down the middle. 40 love. Love game going to a tie break.
So few people can stay with Steffi Graf's pace that she doesn't have to keep going for big shots time and again.
Wins 70% of those tie breaks, but right now we're dead even at 1-all. As Steffi saw that Seles was way behind the baseline, and even though the drop shot wasn't very good, and Steffi was in fact behind the baseline, and when she hit it, Graf only lost 6 points on her serve in 6 serving games. She's got the mini break, which is pretty big right now.
And there was the serve. Seles was all over it.
4-3, draw.
Well, the second serve, Graf's been hitting that slice out wide, so Monica was sitting on it. She was ready.
Can you believe that?
That's just plain awesome. I thought Steffi hit a really good drop shot. And Monica's getting onto him, but the angle she got and how hard she hit that shot open up the court. Awesome. Prediction. Oh my God!
It's a fault. It missed.
Steffi's shaking her head. She's convinced the ball was way out. She can't believe that Monica thought she thought it was in. We're gonna see it there.
Boy, does Steffi come back and hammer one. Steffi flings her racket. She put forth such an effort.
One's ready, the other one's not, and first one's ready, the second one's not. Let's play. Steffi waving at the blimp? No, I don't think so.
They're not moving.
Yeah, but they're talking. No talking during points. They don't know that.
Another deuce.
Monica getting frustrated with the line calling. These linesmen are getting a workout today. A lot of balls hit close to the line. You have to be really alert. Of course, you only notice when you make a mistake, when you're the linesman or lineswoman.
Turn and another break opportunity for Monica.
A little short of a second serve, but not bad. A lot of pace on it. Monica just takes it on the rise. She stands so close inside the baseline. It's not easy for her to do that. Graf getting in trouble when she doesn't get the first serve in, as Monica picks on that backhand side, opens up the court, and even the speedy Graf can't get there. On the point before, I noticed Steffi started tapping her left foot again with her racket. So it makes me wonder if it's starting to bother her again a little bit.
Volley right there. Very much so. 3-love, 30-15.
Steffi flat-footed on that one.
That's what she needed to do on set point up.
40-15.
Graf has been running around that second serve, hoping to hit a forehand, and you'll see her running away from this ball. I'll suck it to you right now.
A sock run is in place. Can't believe with all that stuff, the huge bags they come out on the court with, there's not some extra socks in there.
Really?
Looks like she's packed for a trip to Bermuda.
No, actually, Steffi Graf only has a racket bag in there, probably 20 rackets, but not one pair of socks. But a lot of the players bring these huge bags, and I do wonder what's in there. I mean, what could they possibly have in there?
Thing's got everything but socks.
Yeah, those racket bags have gotten bigger and bigger. In the old days, players would stroll onto the court with 2 rackets in hand.
Maybe a towel.
And maybe a little bottle of something for the changeovers when they were drinking hot toddies on the changeovers.
Is there a New York bagel inside of that bag? Because if there isn't, we're about to have one in the second set. Set point. First time ever for Graf.
Seles.
Which really hurt her in last year's final against Sanchez Vicaria. Look at that, winners by set. Only 1 in the second set and 12 unforced errors from Graf. Graf now does stretching, yoga, everything to keep her back going. And she just can't hit anymore, as Seles can do.
That's Seles' favorite 1-2 punch, serving out wide and hitting the next shot early into the open court. She has so much power on the ball, it's hard to even get that one back.
Wide.
40-30.
Seles working very hard in this match, physically being pushed, and what happens when you play a top player, you not only get, when they hit the ball so hard, you have to hit the ball back and run back into the middle of the court, otherwise you don't get there early enough. So you're always sprinting. You're sprinting to get to the ball, and you're sprinting to get back into the middle of the court. And Monica's being pushed by Steffi more than she has been pushed so far.
Double. Send it to deuce.
Kind of a weary looking double fault. There's Heinz Gundhard, who says of Graf's bad back, she's always been able to win with her talent and speed. Now she'll have to learn to use her head. I don't know that this will come down to a thinking players match. Looks like nothing but hitting.
Monica taking a little longer walk around, trying to catch her breath as Graf is stretching her out wide. She had to hit 2 one-handed forehands in that point. Can she stay with Graf physically? Another reason why Steffi Graf is so fast is not only does she get to the ball really quickly, but as soon as she hits the ball, she sprints back in the middle of the court. She gets rid of that shot faster than anybody. I know I have a tendency to just sort of admire my shot and say, oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, I gotta get back in the middle of the court. Steffi does that so quickly that she's faster than anybody in that aspect of the game.
$30-15.
19 winners, 30 unforced errors for Graf, 27-31. So Seles is winning it on paper. And of course she's won many more points as she's, let's see, she's won 5 more games than Graf. But we're dead even. 1 set all, 1 game all. I swear to God. So many times I think I got the ball by her and she just gets it out there, shanks it for a perfect winner. Excuse me. Her racket must be longer than the norm. Either that, she's got an antenna for an arm.
Watch her shake her head
She
in
couldn't believe it.
disbelief.
She couldn't believe it either.
30 all.
Lucky miss hit, but you know she hits a lot of good miss hits. She doesn't miss hit the ball out very often. Her miss hits usually go in.
Oh!
By Steffi, but she popped it up a little too high, giving Monica plenty of time to get there. And she waited to see which way Graf would commit and was able to hit it cross court for a winner. Very well done.
Yeah.
She did a little jitterbug.
A break point here in the 3rd set for Seles. You know, Mary, you talked about how she's often remarked how much she missed the roar, the screams from the thousands of unknown faces out there when she'd hit a winner.
And I also believe that she likes it best when it gets tight, when the points mean more.
That's what you really live for. That's what you want. You want competition. You want to play the best and be pushed to be the best.
Advantage Graf.
It's a good idea what Graf is doing, not only using the short court because it's a difficult angle, but again, she's forcing Monica to work harder than Monica has worked since her comeback. It's a wearying thing. Seles is, she's not yet 100% fit.
when millimeters separate you from a great shot to an error, little that 1% of being more tired than you were 10 minutes ago.
Seles there trying to take the air out of the ball, off speed Graf. You could just, it's amazing to see her thinking out there, trying to figure out a way. I guess she feels she can no longer match pace with Graf on a regular basis. She's trying to steal a little bit of recovery time, perhaps throw off Graf's very grooved game right now.
Yeah, I think that's what she's trying to do, just trying to mix it up. Make Steffi wonder what's coming over, just break up her rhythm a little bit.
5 straight unforced errors for Seles.
People have been waiting for this comeback. And what a comeback it would be to even have to turn it around from a set down and a breakdown in the third. That was long. 40 love. It's all Graf at the moment.
With this crowd squarely behind Seles from the beginning of the match, how quickly she became the favorite. Well, not quickly, in 2 years. It goes from the number one to underdog.
What a beautiful return of that one.
That was right in the zone. That was neither in the body nor wide. Monica never had to move for that shot. It was right in the zone, see? Just turned, squared off, and hit. Right in the strike zone. Ooh, that caught.
430.
Yeah, that caught.
Graf can't believe it. She was already.
I thought the ball was going to go out when Monica hit it, but when it landed, I really thought it caught the line.
Graf had a good look at it. Richard Kaufman in the chair sticks with the call, so Graf is not out of it yet.
Yes, I'd live to see the day where we'll have a woman umpire doing a men's final. Maybe I'll live long enough to see that. I hope so. Is Heidi Graf watching her daughter play?
That one's long.
For Seles. A turn of events. Seles thought she won the first set in the tiebreak. She won her second set on her second win already, but she's hanging in there. Graf is forced to come in off of that lead court. Monica just muscling the ball in down the line. Well done.
Great little change-up from Monica Seles. Again, as quick as Graf is, she's got to give away a lot of court, anticipating all the power from Seles. So that nifty little change-up really worked beautifully.
Not only are you like 5, 6, 7 feet behind the baseline, but you are on your heels because you're expecting this bullet to be coming at you. You're expecting to go laterally and backwards. As we take a look at this great backhand. As Graf gets on the outside of the ball, so she's able to get great angle on the backhand slice.
Seles
Game she had to have.
This match.
She has 8 aces.
She's got a big serve. Doesn't look like much, but it sure is there. 107. That one missed.
Got the line. 30 all.
Steffi now 2 points away from winning the match, and her heart is pounding, I guarantee you. Can hardly breathe at this point.
Refresh my memory, Jim. What constellation is Seles from? How could she play that kind of a point?
Incredible.
Just being 2 points away from out of this.
How about that serve to set up that one to hold? Serve 5-3 Graf. She says no way. That had to be wide.
I thought that was wide, but of course it's hard to see from here. See if we can check it out here. Nope. I thought it hit the corner.
Right in the corner, it looks like. Huh?
It wasn't wide anyway. It could have been long. But Monika's not looking at the court, doesn't point at a mark. Maybe it was just wishful thinking and hoping.
15 love.
Crowd should keep clapping, giving Monica Seles a little more time to rest after that point. Took a lot out of her. Great stuff.
Jump on that one.
40, 30. Like I said, Graf's going to have to earn it. Seles is not going to go down without a fight.
Thank you.
One more match point for a 4th open title.
The serve is out wide.
Thank you.
She likes to finish matches with an ace.
Steffi Graf has won her 18th Grand Slam event, tying Martina Navratilova and Chris Everett.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 1995 U.S. Open Women's Champion, Steffi Graf.